Hello, one and all. It's your boy, Alternative Voice again. I decided I would discuss the movie The Purge and what if it were real. I haven't done a video like this in a long time, but I'm discussing basically a shit hits the fan scenario with you. Now, it's a short-term SHTF, obviously, but it would leave a huge mess. Um, I mean, year-round, there would be a great economy spike. It would home security devices, tactical training, gun companies, security companies, and a whole bunch of industries would benefit greatly. I mean, ammunition sales would go way up, home security devices, tactical training, martial arts training, all that shit. And if the purge were real, people would probably be a lot nicer to each other. And because I mean, it's like you don't want the guy who or girl who you ripped off or made or gave a swirly to in school or cheated him out of a few $100s. You don't want them coming looking for you, you know? And it's you know, it would get really crazy how things would go. And you'd probably seeing as how every crime in the movie, including murder, is legal. Uh, there would probably be whole new businesses springing up, like whole storage units and things like that, like where uh, stores could keep their merchandise safe. Credit cards would probably, you know, freeze their, make it so nobody could spend money because somebody could go online and just go on with a stolen credit card and just go ballistic, and it would be really really crazy. Obviously the whole country, the whole society would change. Everything we know would just would pretty much revolve around this day or this night, this 12 continuous hours. And kind of like they said in A Christmas Story, Christmas was the uh, time of year that every kid year revolved, and it would be pretty wild to say the least. But of course, with the huge economic boom, there would be an economic crash. I mean, obviously, a lot of workers would be dead, and every major city would be on fire. Uh, Roadways would be blocked because of a whole bunch of destroyed vehicles in them, and it's like a bipolar person. The economy would become bipolar. Manic episode. It just keeps going up and up and up and up and up and up. And then crash. Or like doing a lot of meth. You just go up and up and up. But the only place you can go after that is down, baby, down. Um, it could put, despite the economic growth all year round, it would probably end up being the end of society because it's not just because, you know, that's a lot of damage and a lot of recovery time. And one thing in The Purge is that all the mayhem stops when the sirens go off in the morning. That's not how it would work in real life. I mean, hell, in World War One, fighting still went on for, you know, hours and days after the ceasefire happened on November the 11th on in 1918. It's, I mean, there were fire services, police, uh, paramedics, they would all have a difficult time getting to work through all the chaos and all that shit. And it's like they never specify what class 4 and below weapons are, and they never fully disclose what government officials of ranking 10 are. Those are the two things you can't do in the Purge, in the movie. You can't harm, quote unquote, government officials of ranking 10 or use any weapon higher than class 4, which is neither of which are fully described in the films. However, it's implied what they are. It's like, obviously, you can't use WMDs or shoot the president or anything like that. And you probably can't shoot senators either, or congressmen, or any of that jazz. Um, that being said, is probably, a lot of cops who are disliked, because cops are one of the most disliked people in this country. Gang members, obviously, and homeless people. I'm not endorsing the physically harming or killing any of these people, but these people are not widely liked. And you'd see a lot of, extremist groups going wild. Hell, it'd be a golden opportunity for a terrorist attack because there'd be nothing there to stop it. Al Qaeda, ISIS, Hezbollah, Iran, China, Russia, anybody who basically doesn't really like the U.S. could hurt the U.S. pretty easily that way. And that brings us to our next question. Who's the fuck is watching the prisons? I mean, there could be a huge prison break or whatever, Um, it would just be utter shenanigans. It's it would get really ugly really fast. Needless to say, I mean, you'd probably be able to see the carnage from space. So many USAs would just be on fire and ablaze. And I'm sure you'd see a lot of militias form up to protect their neighborhoods from any would-be marauders or shit like that, because those people would show up very quickly. And a lot of extremist groups would go and do their thing, both domestic and foreign. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.